Howdy, folks. Today we're here to play Swayze Mondrak Nissa. It's the name of the deck. And if you're not sure who Swayze is, he's another YouTube creator. Go check out his channel. It's in the description below. The YouTube video, at least, that he played this deck in. And I'll also link his deck list down below, too. This deck is pretty similar to just a straight-up green-white version of the deck I played, where I really just wanted to test out Nissa and Mondrak together. And I saw Swayze's new video, and I was like, oh, dang, the addition of blue could help the deck, could help you live long enough to get to the Nissa. Could also help you grow your tokens with resolute reinforcements. You join the dance. So basically, Broker's Ascendancy gives you another pretty big power card at the 3-mana slot. So instead of just Wedding Announcement, you're really relying on the Broker's Ascendancy as well. And then Aether Channeler, he has 4 of it in this deck. It creates a bird. That's a good amount of bodies for 3 mana. You get a 2/1 or a 1/1 bird if you don't have anything else, or you can gain some tempo and return stuff to your opponent's hand, like a Sheldred or anything like that if you need to get rid of it. Or you can just draw a card if that's sort of the game plan that you're gonna have to employ at that particular spot in the game. But yeah, pretty cool deck. I always like Awaken the Woods and Nissa together because you can make just a bunch of forests. And so that's why the -7 this isn't particularly good normally. How many forests are there in this deck? 3. But you can make a lot with Awaken the Woods and make the -7 a lot more lethal. But there's a chance just giving all your creatures trampled the -7 is enough to get it done too. But Awaken the Forest is a way to really supercharge that ultimate. But yeah, other than that, just trying to Mondrak, double some tokens in a green-white shell and a little bit of blue thrown in for some cool splash cards. But yeah, let's try it out. Okay, well, our opponent is going first, and our first play here is on turn 3. But we'll try it out. Wedding Announcement is pretty good. Turn 1, Rot Priest. Okay, we did draw the Resolute Reinforcements, which is actually pretty good. But we're going to take a little bit of a beating from this Rot Priest. Oh. Caves of Koilos. They have black in the deck. That's certainly an interesting one. Alright, pass the turn. Uses Resolute Reinforcements maybe to double block the Rot Priest. We'll see. Get a block in here. See if they have a way to pump the Rot Priest. No, okay. We get to trade a half of a Wedding, half of a Resolute Reinforcements for a Rot Priest. Pretty happy about that block there. See what they do here. They have a Bloated Contaminator, probably. Crawling Chorus, okay. Didn't have a protection spell for the Rot Priest. Interesting. Yep, we're just going to get down this Wedding Announcement. Pass the turn. This Jawbone Duelist stuff is going to get us, though. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tight. Annex Sentry. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do they attack with everybody, or what do they do here? They do. So we block the Crawling Course. We go to 7 Toxic, 7 Poison. And the Crawling Course still stays around. So I think we just have to block this and soak up as much poison as we can. The Crawling Course has a backside. Essentially, it stays around. Okay. Nissa, huh? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we lose now. If we were on the play, though, I think we had a decent chance in this game. Just so we could get this Wedding Announcement going earlier. But as it is right now, it's not looking good. If these were 2/2s right here, we'd be feeling a little bit better. But sadly, it's not the case. And they have removal spells for our stuff anyway. Sure, proliferates here. We can block here and go to 9 poison. But even that doesn't really seem to be too sustainable here. Yeah, it's a tough matchup. Definitely want to be on the play for this matchup and want to draw our lands. Well, didn't quite get there. Rot Priest shenanigans. Pretty good draw. Rot Priest and a double duelist. GG's. Okay, opponent's going first again. And again, we don't have anything to do till turn 3, but I just got to think that we got to keep this. Shipwreck Marsh go. Check the negotiators is not make disappear on turn 2, which is unfortunate. Oh, Venser, it's the toxic one. Okay. We might be too slow. Might have to Aether Channeler to get some tempo back. Do they have a way to proliferate? We'll see. They have a counterspell? We're definitely gonna bounce this Venser back if they let us. Okay. Yep. You can have that Venser back. Okay, they're going to Augury and get their proliferate now and get their 3/3 golem. Yep. See if they want to replay that or what they're gonna do. No toxic on that guy though. What do they have going on now? Do they remove a spell for a channeler? Drown and Ichor, okay. That's a good one. Nice proliferate synergies there. Imagine they're gonna attack here, just taking them a while to figure. Okay, no attacks. It didn't attack. That's so interesting. Okay, we'll pass then. If they don't want to attack, that's fine. And they didn't use their mana. What is going on over there? Two islands, probably not an Invoke Despair deck card. Venser. That's fine. I'm gonna draw some cards. Sure. They're just like scared to attack? I don't know what's going on. They know this can attack, right? Nothing, huh? Well, we're definitely playing the Wandering Emperor. If they want to counter it, they can counter it. If not, we're pretty happy to just have a token generator. Sure. Yeah. Wedding announcement time and keep up this Protect the Negotiators, probably. Next turn we can play Broker's Ascendancy and have Protect the Negotiators up. We're not gonna, certainly not gonna block here. They could proliferate us a bunch, but it's not that many proliferate cards. Could invoke Despair now, and we don't have the money to pay for it. But I just don't. This can't be an Invoke Despair deck. Okay, they can hit us for one. One toxic's not the end of the world. And they've passed. Alright, can try to resolve this Broker's Ascendancy. They have another Bring the Ending. Reject Imperfection. They get to proliferate off that if they want. We can't counter it. Okay. They can give that flying if they would like. Alright. Try to resolve an Aether Channeler now. They have every counterspell, they have another Reject Imperfection. They might. They just haven't really done much, so they might actually have another one. So if they have experimental augury here, then just bouncing it is not that great. Guess we'll try to bounce the vents here, make them play it again. Just pass the turn here. Look to hopefully find a Nissa or something that we can sneak through. Eventually we'll have a pretty big, wide board. And this Protect Negotiators can really get counter and stuff. Depends how many lands they play. I just don't know what's in their deck. Sorry, I'm just not sure what's going on over there. Okay, Vraska's Fall. Okay, they really are leaning on the poison theme, and I don't know if that's something we can counter. If they play a land, do they have a land? That's the real question. If they don't have land, they probably have all gas. No, okay. Alright, try to resolve a wedding announcement. We can counter whatever they have this time with the Protect Negotiators. Okay. Nothing there. Alright, try to pass the turn. Get some tokens. Start flipping. Make our creatures a little bit bigger. A lot more significant of a board than it was before. I don't know if I'm going to get a better spot for this Protect the Negotiator, so I'm just going to try to use it now. Try to prevent a proliferate here, and also counter that spell, so we can have our creatures stay big. We're going to Augury, okay. We're at 7 poison. I get poisoned out twice in a row. That'd be tough. Be a tough start. Kind of slow draws both game on the draw both games. Yeah. Do they have the rest of it? Okay. They really, really doing a good job of getting those poison counters down. So we're up to 9. Poison's definitely an interesting mechanic because it's on one hand it's kind of cool. It's a unique way to kill your opponent. But on the other hand, you can't really interact with it. And so when this happens, it just feels kind of inevitable, you know? I don't know. It's not my favorite mechanic, but I'm sure I could see how other people will have a lot of fun playing it. I like this version of the deck a lot more. The blue-black version of the deck feels a lot more fair than the Rot Priest, you know, luck into wins version. But yeah, they got us. See if we can get revenge against poison at some point, but tough start. GG's. Okay, my opponent again is going first. Tough to win on the draw in this format. I would like to see how this deck does at full strength, especially against mono red. Yeah. Yep. Coming at us. Chrome Coast. Resolute Reinforcements next turn. Adversary, sure. Pass the turn. See what else they have here. They have like a squeeze. Squeeze would be bad. Ugh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to double block squee here. It's a nice hand our opponent has gotten into here. Alright. Wedding announcement time. And I really just try to gum up the board as best as we can. Phoenix chick, okay. I think I'm pretty willing to trade for this 1/1 here. Alright, down to 10. Do we have anything else? Lightning strike. Okay, just straight up down to 7. Yikes, okay. 3 cards in the yard. Alright, Mondrak time. think we're gonna make a white bird with flying next time. Play with fire is us, sure. Discard one to the bottom. Yep. Alright, flying bird time. Get in with Mondrak. Sure. I want to block, that's fine. Opponent's gonna need to draw some targeted or some okay. They can cast the squee, but that's not looking great right now. Not looking great for them. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna draw against mono white if we can win. I'm pretty happy about that. Ooh. Opponent, what's going on there? I think our birds had flying? Go to my turn. Alright, pass the turn. Keep this Wandering Emperor up. So they have Raiju, we can kill him with that. Still no. GG's. Alrighty, well. We got there. Opponent did they mulled the 6 and then had 6 lands in play when they lost in mono red. So not an ideal draw from them. But you know, they also did have they had play with fire into adversary into squee. I mean, they had a good 1, 2, 3. But wasn't enough. We were able to take it down. GG's. Seems like we're destined to be on the play all day, or on the draw all day, I mean, but just don't know if I can mulligan the wedding announcement into Mondrak hands. Ugh. See what opponent starts on. Interesting sleeves. I don't know if I have Itali Primal Storm sleeves. Interesting. Alright, start with the Spiral, Spar's headquarters. Razor Ridge Thicket's not bad. If we draw Resolute Reinforcements next turn, I'd be in on that. Join the Dance would also be pretty good. Or nothing. Alright, now we should have untapped lands for the rest of the game. Wedding announcement. Okay, well, we're going to do with that. We're going to do that too. We are also going to have our wedding announcement. Lots of weddings being announced. I guess it is about to be April. I mean, the start of wedding season coming up soon. But this wedding season has been on for many, many months. Probably over a year. All right, farmhand, they're finding their land. Yep. Cathar Commando, but no way to kill our wedding announcement right now. They will be able to kill it eventually, but not before we're going to get some value out of our wedding announcement. Pass the turn. Get a couple 1/1s this time. Gotta imagine that the wedding announcement's gonna get killed by this Cathar Commando, though. Lay down arms. Yeah, that's pretty good. Planes. So if they want to attack like this, we will probably be happy to block every single one of them. I think it's a pretty easy Wandering Emperor read here, but it gets them to use it on this, and obviously gets them to pull this Cathar Commando if they don't have the Wandering Emperor. And if we're not going to have a wedding announcement flip, it probably behooves of us to trade out there, which is nice. Alright, see if they have... Well, we can Wandering Emperor this turn, I think, actually. And make a token, and then Mondrak next turn, and then make it indestructible. Which, it's not that good against laid on arms, I guess. Okay, we'll block. Get the Wandering Emperor down. My guess is they have a Wandering Emperor of their own. But, like, you know, it's not the end of the world if they use their Wandering Emperor to serve, so, you know, save a farmhand here. That way we can Mondrak next turn and get the double value. The Wandering Emperor.
Show them how.
Oh, they're just gonna let that happen. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Mondrak's coming down. We're gonna minus the Wandering Emperor. Get a pretty big board going.
May your blade strike true.
Attack here. They're Wandering Emperor, but that's fine. I think we're pretty happy to
Anyone who harms my people must
sacrifice a creature here to give Mondrak indestructible. They could have laid on arms again, but hopefully not. Man, they did have it. 2 in the top 16 cards. That's tough. And the owl. Yeah, we were all in on that Mondrak. Now it's pretty tough to see a path to winning this game. Oh, luck. Samurai time. Eternal Wanderer.
the people.
Okay. Yeah. We'll -4 this.
I'll clean up this.
Let them keep this 3/3.
Rule.
See what they hit. 2 bank Okay. Sure. Double bank buster. Pretty good hit off the owl.
Let your blade do the talking.
They have a way to remove our 2/2. They don't this turn, then we're gonna start having 2 planeswalkers in play. We'll be in business. Okay, they're kind of looking for a way to find another creature here to play, so they can crew a bank buster. Or they could just minus the Wandering Emperor if they wanted. Yeah. Yeah, man. Tough. That's tough that they had the other laid on arms for our Mondrak, because otherwise we'd be able to compete with what's going on if we had the extra tokens laying around here, I think. Dang. They had exactly the right amount of laid on arms. Yeah, that's the downside of Mondrak only being indestructible. You kind of get got by all this other stuff. If we don't draw a Mondrak this turn, I think it's pretty easy to concede. And they also had a Cathar Commando for our wedding festivities, so that means they got the good sizing on theirs. Just tough all around. And yeah, the Yavimaya Coast, that's not going to get it done. We're going to concede. This game's over. And GG's. A tough go at it. We've kind of had been on the short end of the bad luck stick so far, but maybe we can turn it around. GG's. All right, our opponents, yet again, they are on the play. But, you know, we're pushing through. Start off with a join the dance into a wedding announcement. It's one of our stronger starts. Gotta join the dance into Broker's Ascendancy too if we want. Decide they don't want to kill one of our things, okay? They have a trespasser here. It'd be a little unfortunate to join the dance, but they have to have something. Mono black after all. They're perplexed about our tokens. They're not sure what we're doing here with the join the dance. Are they really considering killing a token? Flash Gorger, that makes more sense. Okay. Alright, Broker's Ascendancy time. Power up my creatures. This might incentivize them to use some removal on them now. Pretty sure they have removal here, so if they attack, we're not gonna block. Our opponent comes with the tech for tokens. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. What? That is so wild. Sure. Shelly, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't even know what's going on. Okay. We can bounce the channeler, or the shelter, which I guess is what we're gonna do. And just get busy, pump our creatures up. Probably triple block this Flesh Gorger if they attack with it. No attacks with it, okay. Probably just a join the dance here. Play Night Gonjo. Pass the turn. Really make some big creatures now. Problem is, opponent is just gonna invoke Despair us, we're gonna be in trouble. Obliterator, okay. That's good too. Yeah, go for the throat's fine. Obliterator is tough though. Yep. So we can do this for X equals 4. Back for 5. They want to trade. I think we're fine with that. One, two, three, four, five, I think. Stack like this. Another Phyrexian Obliterator, okay. That's tough. It's not an ideal spot to be in. There's so much life, too. Ugh. What can we do? Eternal Wanderer, huh? And bounce that Obliterator to their hands. We'll play this Resolute Reinforcements first. Okay.
This ends today.
And next turn we need to draw Nissa, I think, to win. That's going to be our plan. Do we want to do that, or do we want to make a double striker? Yeah, I think we're good to bounce. Just exile that right now. Attack for 5. One removal spell here does kill us. They're gonna get that Obliterator back. Ugh, Shelter's getting us. If we could gain life at all, we'd be in business. Okay. Pretty good. Definitely need to find a Nissa. Sure. Man. Yeah, we just couldn't get there. Yeah, the shelter just got us. That's so tough. Yeah. We have such a huge board, but we can't beat the Sheldred. Man. Maybe we should have blinked the Sheldred, but it just comes back on their turn. I don't know. Maybe we should have minused with the Eternal Wanderer, but then it gets rid of all our tokens. That's just tough. Alright. Draw and response. Oh, the Nissa was the next card. No. Oh my goodness, the Nissa was the next card. Last turn we would have been able to... We would have +5/+5 and trample. It would have been really close. Man. Oh, that's frustrating. Didn't quite get there. GG's. Okay, opponent's going first here. We'll keep. Double Razorbird's Thickets into now Wedding Announcement. Okay. So join the dance, Wedding Announcement. Opponent's on Mardu. Harvester. Okay. They have like a Fable too. Do they have a pretty good draw, or what do they have? Reckoner Bankbuster. That's pretty good too. Do they have a land? No, okay. Doesn't look like they're interested in trading their Harvester for our 1/1s either. No attacks from us. So next turn we have this Wandering Emperor at our disposal. Opponent's playing a lot of black sources. Could be an Invoke Despair deck. Flesh Scorcher, okay. They might get in with the Bankbuster, sure. Come get some. We'll block the Harvester if they attack with it. Alright, Deserted Beach. Pass the turn. Keep this Wandering Emperor up. Eventually, when we flip this Wedding Announcement, we'll have some beefy creatures, which will be nice. Florian. Okay. Interesting. Yep, gonna crew. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna Wandering Emperor here. Get rid of this Bankbuster.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it. My judgment is final.
And I could quad block this Flesh Scourger. But I think that's fine. Not really worth it to me. They can exile the top 3 cards of the library, see what they hit a swamp. They have to play it this turn. And they can't because they already... Okay, interesting that they used swamp. They took swamp. Annihilating Glare, okay. Wandering Emperor down after killing the Bankbuster. So I can play another Join the Dance. Play this Awaken the Woods to really give me mana next turn. I think I'll do that. Supercharge my mana for next turn. I have a lot of 2/2s. Next turn I can play a Nissa that can just keep on ticking up. We'll block a lot if they attack. Yep. Nothing going on there. Play the Odawara. Yeah, that's fine. It's a fine auto-tapper solution, I think. Let's make a big creature. Big join, another join the dance. Make some creatures. Pass the turn. We can start getting into this 9/9 eventually. Just keep making big tokens with the Nissa. See if our opponent has any outs here. If they had a Mondrak, they'd be doing pretty well. Doesn't look like they have that this turn though. I think go for the throats on our Nissa is tough. If they attack everybody at Nissa, I mean we're gonna block everything. Okay. 3 here. 4 here. Prevent against any single removal spell. Yep, they get their token here. So they do have Annihilating Glare? Oh my goodness. Dang. Do they? Maybe they do. I thought, okay, maybe they don't have Annihilating Glare, sure. Alright, 9/9 coming down. Double wedding announcement. I guess it's a 10/10. It's a huge creature. Double wedding announcement. That'll be pretty good in a few turns. Just make some more creatures. We have the blocks on lockdown for days. They do have an Annihilating Glare, okay. Got our 10/10 first, though. And these wedding announcements are going to flip into huge, huge creatures. Make our board huge, huge creatures. Wow, another wedding announcement. That's kind of funny. Okay, attack for 10. Okay, jump block is in order. Play another wedding announcement. Pass the turn. Land's not going to be good enough for our opponent. Probably going to see a concession here at some point. Is this lethal? They have to block this. This is 20. So they block this here. You can block 2, take 20. I guess we'll leave a few back then. Alright, draw some cards. Yep. Big creatures. Bank Buster. I don't know if that's gonna get it done for you. I think we're finally gonna find this victory. GG's. I'll take it already. Big win. Let's head to the wrap. Alrighty, and we're back with Swayze Mondrak Nissa here, and it's hard to evaluate this deck. I want to say it's powerful and it feels powerful, but really we were on the draw. I mean, all but like maybe 1 or 2 games. We got hosed in a lot of those games. I would estimate we had like a 40% win percent across all our matches. Which I guess not terrible for being on the play, or on the play like once maybe, I think. Either way though, I don't know. I gotta say, I think this deck's still too slow for the format. Even if you're on the play, you have to have exactly Resolute Reinforcement to join the dance in turn 2. And exactly Wedding Announcement or Broker's Ascendancy in turn 3. And on the play, you should be able to have that, I feel like, a good amount of the time. But, on the draw, it's it's not bad, but you do have to have that, and we didn't have that combination always. Maybe you're supposed to mulligan to that combination, and I'm just kind of sort of playing the deck incorrectly. I don't know. Drop down in the comments what do you think about the deck. I'm so on the deck. I do really like the idea of Nissa and Mondrak together. Obviously, you can produce huge, overwhelming board sites like we did in our last game against Rakdos. Obviously, they had no chance, but there's a lot of games where the reverse happens and our opponent presents a lethal threat before we can deal with it, or they sweep away our lethal threat. So I don't know. It can be tough out there though on the ladder with brews like this. But cool deck building design, I think. Protect the Negotiator I really like as a card, but I don't know. Might be too slow. It might be make disappear time, and the fact that it doesn't do anything without creatures is tough. So like, really the intent of this card is to protect from sweepers, but that requires you to be pretty far ahead. So it requires you probably to go first. Turn 1 Resolute Reinforcements, turn 2 Resolute Reinforcements, turn 3 Wedding Announcement, and then turn 4 keep up Protect the Negotiators, or play Wandering Emperor or something so they can't depopulate you. Or assuming they have a Farewell or White Sun's Twilight, you can get a little more of your game plan off then, and then counter the Protect the Negotiators when they go for their big spell. So I see why it's in the deck, but maybe it's better off as a make disappear, because you're still probably going to attack those big spells if you're doing it fast enough. And make disappear obviously does have token synergy still, because you can casualty it. So I think I might change out the Protect the Negotiators for the make disappear, just so it's a card that always does at least something. But other than that, I don't hate the deck. Aether Channeler I think did underwhelm too, so maybe some sort of other, maybe a Takashi is welcome, or whatever you want to put in that slot. If it's another token generator, maybe a better token generator than the Aether Channeler, maybe I would look into that. But solid deck otherwise. So yeah, if you guys decide to play it, expect to win some amount of your games. Hopefully you're on the play and you win a lot more. Not the world beater of a deck. I thought it had the potential to be, but an average deck that you can have fun playing with on the ladder, and I did. So alrighty. Until next time, wherever you are, whenever you are, have a magical day.